Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. You see me with wet hair because I had this video recorded but I didn't like it, so now I'm recording it again. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Victoria, and in this channel I do whatever I want basically, because it's my diary and I think that the most perfect way to let it be a realistic diary is to do whatever I want. Today I want to talk with you about the clinger aesthetic. What is the clinger aesthetic? It's a style made up of natural outfits, natural almost invisible makeup, a slick back bun, or slick high ponytail. I think that if you spend some time on social media, you've definitely seen those videos of these girls that prioritize their self-care and skincare routine. So why I want to talk with you about this topic, because I think that in the internet we're not realistic, that we are just prioritizing the aesthetic instead of the real thing that is behind that. When I was young, I can say about the 2022, so I was like 15, I tried to be a clinger, and by that time this trend was blowing up. So I will tell you after I'll explain you a little more about this aesthetic, what was my experience. I think that the reason why this aesthetic has gone viral on TikTok and Instagram is because of the multiple steps of skincare routine. I think that we all know that the clinger prioritizes a lot their skincare routine because they want to achieve the perfect skin, and they use products like serum, moisturizing cream, tonics, this kind of stuff, because the goal, as I said before, is a perfect skin without imperfection but without a glowy effect. They want to achieve this kind of skin because then they want to recreate the no makeup, a natural look for embracing your features. The problem what is with that, if you don't have a perfect skin, if you have a little imperfection, even one pimple, you want to achieve this kind of makeup. So this kind of skincare and the makeup actually makes you obsessed with achieving a perfect skin, that you can understand now, maybe that we are older, that it's not possible to have every time, every day, a perfect skin, because behind that there are other factors that maybe the skincare can't heal. I know that we all tried, and as I said before, I will explain to you my experience. By the way, the purpose of the clinger, not to cover skin but to take care of. So you do this routine that with all of these steps should help you to take care of yourself. And then with wearing less makeup, it should give you more confidence. Natural outfit. What is natural outfit? Is an outfit where you have these basic pieces that can match easily with each other. That can be a t-shirt with a pair of jeans, a hoodie with a skirt, something like that, but with basic colors. So in the morning you don't have to create a chaos for searching something that you can wear. You are less stressed and you can wear anything because you have these basic pieces that can match with everything. This is a good point because the main goal is to spend less. Another topic of the clinger aesthetic that in my notes is not present, but I think that is a lot important, is the self-care routine. Self-care routine consisted in doing journal every single night or every single morning or night and morning. Meditating. Now you will say, yeah, but there is all these advantages. Yeah, being a clinger is actually good. Yes, but you have to see the dark side. I would call it that, the dark side of being a clinger. If you are consistently trying to achieve, for example, a perfect skin is an example, you, by the time passes, you will be obsessed with that. You will stop the routine by buying cheap products because you don't have money to buy the same expensive products that content creator, that clinger uses. You maybe won't see results and you will start to freak out. Basically, you will be like, why she's achieving that and I'm not? You will try to spend more to buy that expensive products and you won't see anything. The problem is that with the internet we forgot that we are a single individual with unique features. What works for another person probably won't work for me. I think that you don't have to do exactly the same thing that another person does. You have to take inspiration and making it work for yourself. That is another thing. I think that this aesthetic also gave us a different beauty standard to follow, like a slim body, a clear face, regular features, something that I think that we won't have every single day, like perfect skin. Because we're human, we change, our body change. It's not everything based on the skincare routine that we have. It's based on how we eat or hormonal thing if we are girls, especially in us girls. It's not only about how we treat the skin, it's a lot of factors. I want to talk with you about my experience of trying to be a clean girl because I never reached that point. So when I was young, as I said before, I started to follow this trend because I needed to figure out what I wanted to be in my life, what I wanted to do, and this kind of stuff, you know. What made me think about trying to be a clean girl was the productive side that was saying you have to be productive every single day. It was summer, so I had nothing to do, and trying to be something else was actually funny. So the productive side and the skincare routine and the self-care routine. I had a lot of imperfection on my face, on my skin when I was young, and obviously I tried that 10 steps routine for avoiding them. Now what can I say? I don't do a 10-step routine. I use one product, that is a moisturizing cream, but I have to say that it's not what helped me. There are, as I said before, a lot of factors behind what can make your skin have this imperfection. It can be stress, it can be a food thing, hormonal thing, this kind of stuff. So don't base just your experience with my experience. But I think that I don't need to use a lot of products for having a perfect skin, okay? I don't have it, and it's totally normal, okay? Another thing is the self-care routine. The self-care routine based on, as I said before, journal, meditating and reading has helped me to find what I wanted from life when I was young. Now I've changed, I should do this again, but it helped me a lot and helped me also find more confidence in myself. When I have a bad period, when I have to reconnect with myself, I always take that part of the clean girl aesthetic and let it be part of my everyday life. I still journal. It helps you because journal makes you reflect about yourself, about your fears, about what you think is wrong with you and all this stuff. About the skincare, I want to say something more because when I try to achieve that perfect skin, you can see that I had a lot of perfection in my past video that I don't recommend you to watch, but if you're curious, you can give it a look. And I started to be obsessed with achieving this perfect skin, this glowy skin, this clear skin. I wanted a clear skin and I tried everything. Like, for example, I remember that there was viral to use the rice water to moisturize and clean your skin, but you know, you can always do rice for doing this kind of stuff. So what I wanted to say to you, the clean girl aesthetic wants you to look all together, to give this intention of having all figured out in your life, of being the most productive person that takes care of themselves, but you have to take that aesthetic in a realistic way. What I mean that you have to understand that you won't have every single day a perfect skin. You won't always eat healthy because you need to balance, but you don't have to put limit on yourself like that. You don't have to cancel yourself because you have to be this clean girl aesthetic. It's not how it works. You have to take the advantages, which are the taking care part, physical, mentally, aesthetically. You don't have to be obsessed. I say it because I experienced that. Hi, it's the future me. I'm watching the video and I want to say something because it can seems the opposite of what I actually think. I love the clean girl aesthetic, okay? I love it. I only wanted to give a realistic look of not only the advantages, the aesthetic that I absolutely love. Like, I think that I have some trait of a clean girl, of being a clean girl, because I love to be productive, I love to take care of myself, I love pink, I love all this stuff, okay? And more. I want to say that this video is not meant to criticize the clean girl. I won't say that I'm a clean girl. I will say that I have some traits of a clean girl, but I won't identify. I won't give this tag to me because I don't like the tag. I don't want to be seen like only a clinger or only I don't know, a femme fatale girl. And I want that to be understood by people. Like, I love this aesthetic. I love every kind of aesthetic. Literally, I take everything from each aesthetic. So, I love you. I love you, clingers. It's not a video meant for criticizing you. It's a video where I show my experience of actually trying to be a clinger when I was young. You can understand that when I was young, it was all different. I was young, and it's not the same. If I try now, maybe I'm a clinger, and I don't know actually, because I do this kind of stuff every single day. Like, I wear basic clothes, I journal, I take care of myself. Maybe you could say that I'm a clinger, but the meaning of this video is another. Is making you realize that as content creators doesn't have a perfect life, and we share what we actually think that we would love to see from other people. Okay, I'll take you back to the video. With that said, I don't want to criticize the clinger aesthetic. I think that it's clear because I actually like it, but I want to tell you that you have to be realistic with this aesthetic and with all of the aesthetic that exists on TikTok and Instagram. And you have to understand that the life that you see of a person on the internet is not what is in the real life, because you can understand that people want you to see what they want you to see. They want you to know what they want you to know. Take all the advantages of the things, but realize that there are disadvantages, and that person won't always do 10,000 steps a day, won't always eat healthy. And maybe if a girl has that body that you want to achieve, you see another girl doing certain things for achieving that, you don't have to do the same thing. You have to figure out what is good for you. So you can try to do that, but you have to understand that maybe it won't work because you are a different person. You have your characteristic that makes you unique. With that said, I blow you a kiss, and we will see in another video. Bye bye.